Hi, and thank you so much for watching. This is a tarot reading for all zodiac signs, and there is a solar eclipse coming up on the 30th, which is this Saturday. So, we're going to try to harness that energy, and I'm going to go through all the zodiac signs from Aries through Pisces. So, check your sun, moon, and rising. I have brand new cards here that I just bought myself, so I'm excited to use them. I have this one is called the Cosmic Slumber Tarot, and I have two oracle cards, the Mystic Martian Oracle with aliens and stuff, and then Dragon, it's just called Dragon Oracle cards. So I'm going to start with the dragons. So we're starting with Aries. And again, make sure you check your sun, moon, and rising signs and see what's going on. So this can be in regards to your career or your love life, or can also apply to friendship. It's really whatever is on your mind right now. And I'm going to go through the signs. So we are starting now with Aries. This card just popped out. You got the Black Dragon here. Cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, undergo a metamorphosis. Okay. And then let's see. A Mystic Martian card wants to pop out for you. For Aries, anything want to come out? Okay. You have the third eye. Visions, manifesting, and meditation. Okay, so here's your two oracle cards. So I'll put that aside and we can get into your tarot. Okay, I'm like trying to get organized here. All right, so what's going on for Aries? Okay. Prince of Torches. This is like a really thick tarot deck. There's like some extra cards in here, quite a few extra cards. So it's a little trickier to shuffle. It's got some bonus cards. I think instead of the Page and Pentacles, it has princes and princesses. Also, it's a brand new deck, so it's like the cards are stiffer, and I want to make sure I shuffle real good for this. So please be patient. So this solar eclipse is happening on Saturday, the 30th, and it's happening in Taurus. So this is like a peak energy, peak Taurus energy. So for Aries, that falls into your 12th house. So no, second house, sorry. So second house. So that's kind of very focused on like outside of yourself. So it could be very focused on money and resources, maybe a partnership too, or the people in your life, the friends in your life. So you're sort of focusing on what is outside of yourself. So Let's see what your tarot says. You have the Devil in reverse. So you are detaching yourself from toxic habits or toxic substances, toxic people. You're freeing yourself from this devilish energy here. So that could be walking away from whatever you need to walk away from, a job, a relationship, or friends in your life, even toxic family members, maybe. Your challenge is Ace of Swords reverse. So you're definitely cutting this out here with these two cards here. Again, whether it's like a person, a place, or a thing, whatever it is. And it is a struggle for you though to let this go. So, Six of Swords, you're definitely ready to move on. You're ready to move forward from this, whatever it was. It was really just like weighing you down. And then we have the Two of Cups on the surface. So, I think you found something much better, a deeper emotional connection here. So, if this is you're leaving behind a job, then I feel like you've already found a new job that or a different career path that's really fulfilling you here and really making you feel good and connected. Or you could be walking away from a past person like an ex or a past love interest, and you definitely found someone else better here who's really like making you very emotionally fulfilled. And this person is really healthy for you because they encourage you to get rid of these bad habits you had from the past. So, in your past, Ten of Swords reverse. So, it has been a struggle for you to kind of let go of whatever this is. I think you've been very back and forth too. I feel like at this moment, you found something that's so much better, so much brings you so much more deep connection, but definitely there's been a recent history of kind of going back and forth and like not really being sure, like, is this over or not? So, like, am I ready to leave this job or am I ready to walk away from this person? So, moving forward, Two of Pentacles. So, this definitely could be a new job or something, or just a different direction in your career path, maybe. And you're working really hard too. If this is a relationship, it's like you're really putting the work into this. Prince of Pentacles. So this is what you are represented as. So you're definitely working like really hard. I feel like you're not like overindulging yourself anymore. You're using like a lot of self-discipline to really get yourself in a much healthier place than you used to be. And you're really just pushing yourself and working really hard. So in your environment, Seven of Cups reverse. So there could be, if you're dealing with a specific person, like romantically, I feel like this person doesn't have any other options. They really only want you. And they might see that you do have multiple options, but they feel like they don't. They're very fixated on you. I feel like they could be dreaming about you and fantasizing about you a lot. And if this is more related to your career, this could be like, I think something about like having less options. So I think you're going to be like directed towards one path. So if you're feeling very confused in the past, like going back and forth between two different directions, I feel like moving forward, you're really more focused on one option here. You're being guided towards the Hanged Man reverse. So I feel like it's time for you to really take we have Luna here. Take more action, and rather than letting go, to really, like, instead of surrendering, it's time for you to really, like, put in the work and really take control and do something. I think whatever opportunity you're looking for, it's not really gonna just, like, fall into your lap right now. This is something you do have to work hard for. It is gonna bring really good results, great results, but you can't just wait for it. You really have to, like, do something about it, and there could definitely be, like, a period of enlightenment. You could reach some type of realization here and kind of have a change in perspective. And then your outcome is the High Priestess. So your outcome is definitely like is a very spiritual card. So I feel like there's just so much emotional and spiritual fulfillment coming your way, and definitely an emphasis on the spiritual aspect too. And you're really gonna, like, connect with, like, an inner desire of yours. You could have been really distracting yourself with a lot of toxic habits, toxic substances, and you've sort of been using this as, like, a distraction a little bit too. Even like an addictive relationship, kind of using this to distract you from what's inside and to get kind of deep. It's like there's something inside of you that's really been calling you for your attention, calling out for you. Yeah, and I feel like that's just the overall message here, is that there's been a lot of distractions around you, and there's something deep inside of you that's really calling out for you, calling for your attention. And interesting, in this card too, she has a door inside of her and she's opening this up. So, yes, time for some self exploration. And this is going to take some work and discipline, but it's going to be very spiritual for you, very powerful and very worth it. Okay, so I'll leave it at that. Thanks, Aries. And now I'll move on to Taurus. Okay, again, I'll start with your dragon card. Get some more tea first. Okay. Taurus, you got two dragon cards here. You have Royal Blue and Gold Dragon. Strengthens you to stand in your power and wisdom, awaken your own majesty, wear your cloak of power with pride. Magenta Dragon enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom, awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding. Prepare for accelerated ascension. So, leveling up here. Okay, so this is your time, Taurus. This is your time to shine. This is peak Taurus energy. So, whether you have this in your sun, your moon, your rising, you're really going to feel this energy, even if it's in like your Mars, Mercury, or Venus too. Or if you just have a lot of Taurus placements, you're definitely really going to feel this. And you can't say if it's negative or positive. Hopefully it's positive for you, but it will definitely be impactful for you. So I'm shuffling. There we go. Ah, okay. Fire element, warrior, passion, fearlessness. So I feel like a lot of invigorating energy with this. There can definitely be a lot of changes going on for you around this time. So let's see what your tarot cards have to say. And this is going to apply to whatever is on your mind. So, Seven of Torches and the Sun just came out. We got more fire energy. You could be dealing with a Leo or possibly Aries or Sagittarius, or you have that in your chart. So there's a lot of like passion and action taking going on. Okay. Taurus. Six of Swords. So you're moving forward. You're moving forward to a new phase in your life. You have the Sun again. So again, with the Leo energy, this is your challenge though. This can definitely also be literally referring to the solar eclipse that we're having, just emphasizing that it will definitely impact you. So this is a weird card to get as your challenge because it's a very positive card. So you could be struggling with positivity, whether you're struggling to keep yourself staying positive, or maybe you're being too positive. You could even be like overly optimistic to the point that it's kind of blurring your vision here. You could also be having a challenge, something to do with kids. You could have a child, you could have a new child, or maybe your kid or your kids are giving you problems right now. Something about a new phase in life. You could have a newborn, or you could have a kid who's graduating or going through some major life change, and this is like really affecting you right now. King of Pentacles. So this is very Taurus energy too. So this could definitely speak of you. We have this earthy energy here, also very masculine energy. So I think you're really craving stability right now, which is very typical for Taurus anyway, but definitely more than usual because you are going through this major life change right now. So it's kind of like deep down, you are craving stability. And some of you could be struggling with like just aging too, the process of aging, especially if your birthday, if you are a uh, Taurus sun sign and your birthday is coming up, that could be kind of hitting you really hard right now. You could be thinking a lot about your childhood and being like, oh my gosh, like I grew up so fast, so quickly. Death in reverse on the surface, very intense, very transformative energy. Could be a Scorpio here. So yeah, you're going through this major life change, but I feel like you're sort of clinging on to your childhood. You could just miss like when you were younger. You can be feeling like very old. So in your past is Prince of Swords. So I'm just going to quickly look up what the prince refers to. Prince of Swords, is that the same thing as... Okay, so yeah, that's basically the Knight of Swords here. So in the past, you were very like impatient, really trying to rush forward. This could almost be you like feeling like you're in a rush to grow up, or just a rush to move forward to the next phase in your life. And now it's like actually happening. And now you're like, oh, wait, I don't know if I'm actually ready for this. Like you thought you were really eager, even like in a relationship, you were eager to maybe take the next step. And now that it's actually happening, you're sort of like, oh, wow, this is like really overwhelming. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Six of Torches in your future, you will move forward. You will continue to move forward and push through. It's uncomfortable now, but very soon it's going to feel a lot better. You're going to feel a lot more natural about it. And you could also be receiving some type of recognition too from others, some type of praise. And again, if this is about like your kids, or if you have a kid, this could be you praising them and giving them some type of recognition here. You are the Fool. Again, this is like really transformative energy. This is a brand new chapter in your life. And I think you have no idea what's ahead, and you're kind of just jumping into it like open-minded. You're kind of like, all right, well, here we go. Like, let's just get into it. Prince of Torches reverse is who you're dealing with. So there's someone here in your sorry. There's someone here in your environment. Could definitely be a fire sign. We have an emphasis on Leo here too. You could be dealing with someone who is very back and forth, very flaky. So if this is a romantic thing, this person is very unsure if they want to move forward with you or not. They could be going very back and forth about it, not really giving you commitment or that stability that you're craving. And yeah, that can also apply to like non-romantic situations too. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a love interest. And you're guided towards the Ace of Cups. So again, with this brand new beginning here, and it's going to bring a lot of emotional fulfillment for you too. Again, we have more Scorpio energy here as well. And then lastly, Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana. So whatever this change is, it's really good. It's really positive. You could be dealing with someone who is not quite ready for this change, but whatever it is, it's happening, and it's going to bring a lot of good luck and fortune. Could definitely be like a promotion at your work where it gives you a lot of money and a lot of social praise and recognition, but it could definitely apply to any other factor of your life. Okay, so thanks for watching, Taurus. I hope that helps. Now we move on to Gemini. I have my cat Luna here, sleeping. Well, she's a little sleepy. You can kind of see her. See her little ears? Hey. She's purring. Hey. Oh, I don't know if you can hear her purring. It's pretty quiet. Luna here is an Aries. We did Aries in the beginning. She just turned 2 years old. Okay, so this is for Gemini. You have the aquamarine dragon from Neptune. Enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive ineffable soul knowledge. very spiritual here, Gemini. Let's see your Martian card. If anything wants to jump out, otherwise I'll just pick it. Okay. Gemini. Oh, Venusians, romance, soulmates, and empathy. So here are your two oracle cards. You could have a very dreamy bond here, a very deep connection with someone on a spiritual level here. And it doesn't even have to be romantic. It could also be a really deep friendship. Could be your cat or your dog. Isn't that right, Luna? Where are you going? Don't leave me. Say hi to the camera. One more shuffle for Gemini. Three of Pentacles. All right, so this can definitely be related to your job or your career, or this could have to do with kind of working with someone if in a partnership, working on some type of project together, maybe with your partner, some type of collaboration. It could even be like a teamwork that you're doing with maybe two other people or a group of people. Your challenge is the Hermit reverse. So you're trying to really push yourself out of your shell, sort of go beyond your limits. I think this is the card. Oh yeah, this is the same artwork of the cover. It's beautiful. I love the Saturn in the background, but it did come out reverse. So you're trying to really push yourself out of your comfort zone here, out of your bubble. In your subconscious, Seven of Swords reverse, you could be trying to like dig for some information. You could even be having some type of realization here. You could be like on the path of self-discovery here. There could be some type of secret coming out, or maybe you're like involved in some type of secret. Could be a secret love affair too. Five of Pentacles reverse. So you have a lot of support here. Let's see. No, these cards are sort of confusing me. Let's see what this book says about this card. Five of Pentacles. Well, this book doesn't have any reversal meanings. It's just upright. So Five of Pentacles upright is usually about like financial difficulties, but because it is reverse, you could be coming out of that. You could be recovering from some type of financial difficulties. You could definitely be like working more and trying to, recover from like financial hardship. More reversals. Four of Swords in reverse in your past. This very like restless energy. I feel like you're keeping some type of secret here, or there's just like a lot on your mind and you don't really know how to express it exactly. I feel like a lot of you could either be involved in some type of a love triangle, or if you're just involved with one person, it's very like secretive and it's just very in your head, on your mind. The High Priestess in your future, again, very spiritual card, like this aquamarine Neptune energy here. So I feel like you're involved in a very like spiritual connection, but there is a strong sense of secrecy here and not really being able to show it or talk about it. Nine of Swords. So you're anxious. I think it's really hard for you to keep this contained. If you are dealing with a love triangle, then that could definitely make sense, whether you are the one with two people or you have someone else who's involved with someone else. And it doesn't even have to be like three people. This could be like two people here, and then someone is just really focused on their job, or they're really focused on their family responsibilities. So, like, yeah, it's like something else is in the picture, kind of getting in the way of this connection. So it doesn't have to be another person. It can be like someone's career or whatever they're focused on. And it's giving you a lot of anxiety here. Three of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting like very strong love triangle energy here. And there's a lot of, like, distance between the 2 of you as well. Either you or your person, you could be, like, isolating yourself from one another. I feel like this is not I don't really think this has to do with your career. I'm definitely getting, like, a strong, like, romantic affair type of energy here. Nine of Torches is your guidance card, so like whatever this secret is or whatever is going on, it seems like this is just something you kind of need to keep contained, keep to yourself. And yeah, and it doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to be sketchy too, just because it's like secrets, but just sort of having like a sense of privacy and a sense of boundaries when it comes to your personal life or whatever is going on. And we have the Empress. Oh, beautiful card here. Let's take a moment to appreciate this card. Love it. One of my favorites. And this is really nice artwork too in this. Okay, so interesting. So coming towards you is the High Priestess and the Empress. Some of you could have a secret pregnancy going on. That's just a very select few. If you are, the advice is definitely like, don't tell anyone, at least not for now. Obviously, that's going to come out eventually. But if not a literally pregnancy, it's like whether it's a partnership or a creative project that you're working on, and it's time for you to really just like work on this, just like keep this to yourself. I also just remember that for the Taurus, for the solar eclipse in Taurus, it takes place in your 12th house. And this is giving me a lot of 12th house energy because it's very like reclusive and secret and keeping it to yourself. So, whatever you have going on for you, the universe is definitely guiding you to just like keep it contained for now. That doesn't mean forever, but just yeah, just maintain your sense of privacy, and there's a reason for that, whatever that reason is, and just work on nurturing whatever this is, whether it's a relationship or some project you're working on. Just keep it to yourself and just keep nurturing it and let it grow naturally. Okay, so that's all I got. Awesome message here. And then we'll move on to Cancer. So my lips are super dry. So Cancer, this Taurus solar eclipse takes place in your 11th house. That's the house of, it can be about friendship. It can also be about the future and hopes and dreams that you have for the future. And right away, you have the Omega Dragon. Harness the divine feminine power of creation. Intention, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. I think this is a very like high level dragon card because I think there's like levels or like dimensions. I think this is one of the higher ones, if not the highest. So you have strong divine feminine energy here, regardless of your physical gender. You could be manifesting something right now, making your dreams come true. Let's see if the Mystic Martian wants to come out. Okay, you got water, reflection, kindness, and compassion. So here's your two cards. So very spiritual, very intuitive here. Some psychic energy going on. So let's see what your cards say. Oh, the Hierophant. That's another very spiritual card. It could also be about like marriage or commitment. Oh my goodness. The Universe. Another major arcana. So could be wrapping up a very important chapter in your life here. Also another sign of like manifesting, dreams coming true. So it could definitely be something about like your dreams coming true. And I don't say that lightheartedly too. I really mean it because you got some 11th house energy going on. It's very powerful. So you will be feeling this. Okay. Okay, Cancer. Seven of Cups reverse. So we have some we have dreamy energy here, but there could be like a clash between dreams and reality here. So I feel like at the moment, a lot of you feel like your dreams are not coming true, even though they are. I think there's a lot going on behind the scenes, but it seems like on the surface, nothing is really manifesting for you. There could be something, I feel like there's one specific goal too that you're very fixated on rather than many things. And this could also be about, it could even be like the exact opposite where like in the past you were very stuck in your head, but now it's like actually coming to the surface. So we'll see what the other cards say. Prince of Swords reverse is your challenge. So I feel like you have some type of dream or goal and you're very nervous about confronting it and actually making it happen. Even though this is something that you do really want and you do want to happen, you are either going back and forth or kind of running away from this, even if it is what you want. Queen of Swords reverse in your subconscious. So we have some more divine feminine energy here. This could be you, or you could be dealing with a feminine energy here. And it seems like you're either cutting someone off or you're just very confused about them. There could be a lot of distance here or just like a lack of clarity. I feel like you're very focused on either this person or like this specific goal, but there's a lot of like blurriness getting in the way and it's making you feel kind of lost here. Two of Torches, you could be sort of debating, see the man, or is that a man or woman? Seems kind of like, I don't know. It doesn't matter anyway because this is a genderless reading. So anyway, you see this person, they have two doors here, two different options to take. So you're kind of at this standstill where you have to make a decision and maybe you are conflicted between two specific things. So in the classic Rider-Waite, the Two of Torches is usually someone who decides to pick the future and they leave the past behind. But in this deck, it seems like this person is looking at both options equally. So you could have two different paths to take in life, and you're sort of at a standstill because you don't know which way to go. So there's definitely a lot of confusion here. In your past, the Princess of Swords reverse. So just to show you what it looks like. So again, you have all these reverse swords, which tells me there's just a lot of confusion, a lot of being stuck in your head, a lack of clarity. You could have been really thinking really hard about a person or a situation, but again, struggling to take action or make any type of concrete decision here. And you could also be dealing with an air sign or have a lot of air in your chart, just with all of these swords. So that would be Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. But again, we also have the water element came out. So could also have Cancer like yourself, Scorpio Pisces. In the future is the Magus reverse, which is like the magician here. We got some female energy. It's usually a man. So again, with this divine feminine energy. So it's like you have the power in your hands. You have the power to make this decision, but it's kind of like you just don't know what to do and you're not really taking control at the moment. Prince of Pentacles reverse. You could feel like you need more information or you you just don't know, you don't have enough knowledge about this situation in order to make the right decision here. Strength, we have Leo. You could be dealing with the Leo maybe, but this person that you're dealing with, If this is a romantic situation, they're showing a lot of patience. They're really holding themselves back from you, and they're trying to, yeah, just have like a lot of patience with you. I feel like someone could be literally waiting on you, waiting for you to make a decision. So you could have left someone on hold, especially if this is like romantic. You could have just kind of put someone on hold. And speaking of hold for a tea break. You know, this could also be about like a job too, and maybe your boss, or this, if it's a new job, they're like waiting to hear back from you. But someone is like waiting on you, waiting for you to make a decision. Maybe you even have two people and they're both waiting for you to pick between the two of them. Nine of Cups reverse. So I feel like you really just want both. Like, you can't decide because you want both. So you could, if you're torn between two people, it's like you just want both people. You just want to be really greedy. If you're torn between like two career paths, you're like trying to figure out a way where you can do both of it. Or maybe you're trying to choose between like a partner versus your career, like trying to decide what to focus on. But I feel like you want you want it all. You don't want to decide because you're like, well, why can't I just have both? But ultimately, you have the Prince of Cups. So you will choose emotional fulfillment. You will find something that brings you whatever choice you make. It's going to be up to you, whatever you decide to focus on. But ultimately, it will bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment, also a lot of spiritual fulfillment too. And you're definitely, I'll show you. I love this artwork. So show you the card again. But yeah, whatever choice you make, it will bring not only emotional fulfillment, but a really strong spiritual development here. And I think ultimately you're gonna kind of just feel it out. You're kind of gonna just like go with the flow. I don't see you necessarily taking action or like doing something. You're really just like, you're in this watery element here. So I think you're just gonna kind of gravitate towards whatever feels most natural to you. Okay, so that's all I got. Thank you for watching. And now we move on to Leo. I gotta stretch my back. Oh my goodness. I gotta lay down for a second. Okay. Okay, Leo. Still here. Oh, you got the fire dragon. You got the card that's on the artwork, whatever you call it. I can't think of the word, but fire dragon burns up lower energies around you. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. So, Leo, you are a fire sign. So, really harnessing that fiery energy right now. So, this solar eclipse, oh, look who's back. This solar eclipse takes place in your 10th house. So, hey. So this can definitely have to do with work or your job here. It can also have to do with your reputation and how people see you and having a lot of attention on you, all eyes on you. So we have, flower of life, inspiration, awe, dreams. Some sacred geometry here. Okay, Leo, so let's pull your tarot cards. Hi, Luna. So nice of you to join us again. Yeah. Oof. These cards are stiff, Leo. You're going to need a lot of shuffles here. Very stiff. I'm going to have to shuffle quite a bit for you. No. Don't go. Luna, come back. Or where's your sister? I need a cat next to me. I don't care who. I need a cat. If you don't want to sit with me, can you get your sister Venus, please? Okay, a few more shuffles, Leo. Oh my goodness. I don't know why. I just feel like I have to shuffle like a lot for you. Like more than usual. Okay, is that good? No. Oh my goodness. All right, last shuffle. Okay, this better be worth it, Leo. You just know when you're a tarot reader, you know how many shuffles you need. It's hard to explain, but you needed a lot for whatever reason. The devil. Oh my goodness, Leo. Come on. All those shuffles just to pull the devil? What's going on with you? So it doesn't have to be a bad thing, but let's start with the bad. So you could be involved in some type of addiction, whether it's a toxic habit, alcohol, substance abuse, overindulging yourselves, partying too much. This could be a sex addiction, a toxic partnership here. All right, so that's the bad, but it could be a good thing, okay? This could just feel very like obsessed with someone, and hopefully this is mutual obsession. This could be feeling like you and your person are like addicted to each other and you just can't be without each other. And you could be having some really great chemistry too. So you could be having lots of fun together. King of Pentacles reverse is your challenge. So you're definitely just overindulging yourself here. Hey. So yeah, I don't know if you're having like lots of sexy time with someone, or this could even just be, like I said, like doing a lot of drinking, drugs, overeating, overspending. So we have the Three of Cups. So you are, yeah, you're like You're like a party animal right now. Like, oh my goodness, you're just some of you could even be involved in a love triangle too, or you're just like hanging out with your friends, having a good time, and just like, yeah, just going crazy here. Two of Pentacles reverse. Some of you could be avoiding work, which is funny because this eclipse has to do with work pretty much. So it could be like you're not paying enough attention to work. Or it could be the opposite. It could be like, it could definitely be like on the total opposite end of the spectrum. Oh my God, sorry, my cat is so hairy. She just shed like everywhere in just like 10 seconds just now. Where did all this hair come from? Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry. So it could even be like the opposite because it could be like, it's definitely one end of the spectrum. So you're either like partying too much or you could be working too much, like overworking yourself, because the devil can also have to do with too much work and being like so fixated on money and earning more money that it's like all you do is work, 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 work. So, and some of you like really need to have fun and you're not having it at all. So, it's definitely like one side of the spectrum. It's not balanced, that's for sure. And also the devil is also Capricorn energy, which is also in the 10th house, which is what is being highlighted for you, the 10th house from the solar eclipse. In the past, you have the Queen of Cups here. So what's interesting about this artwork is that she like she's like looking into her cup, and normally the Queen of Cups, she's holding it and it's her cup is full, she's emotionally fulfilled, but here it's sort of like her cup is missing water because she drank through it so fast, or maybe she like poured it all over her face or something like that. But obviously, this is an empty cup here, and she's like looking into it and trying to see like what's left, what's in it. So again, this is another indication that you could have been like overindulging yourself. It could even be both too. It can be like work hard, play hard, like you work all these hours and you exhaust yourself. So then you just go home and like just stress eat and binge drink and all of that, and just very excessive energy here. In the future, 10 of Pentacles reverse, I think you're going to come to a realization that you're not being completely fulfilled. I think a lot of you, this has to do with your job. Your job is not giving you that emotional fulfillment that you're seeking, which is kind of encouraging all these addictive behaviors or compulsive behaviors. And if that doesn't refer to a job, that could have to do with your home and family life, which is just not like giving you that comfort and security that you're craving. Three of Pentacles reverse. So I do feel like most of you, this is going to be about work, about your job, your career path, and something's just not working out right. There's an imbalance here, whether you're working too hard or not enough. The High Priestess reverse. So this is someone in your environment or someone who you're dealing with. So this can definitely refer to like coworkers or a boss, and I think they're really very off their intuition. You could be dealing with people in your work environment who are just not, what's the word? I want to say just like not following their intuition. They're not very intuitive, or they just don't give you that what's the word? I don't know, but this is how you're feeling. It's kind of like, what is it? Like there's something missing. What is it? Or like what is the word for that? And this, I mean, it could definitely have to do with a partnership too. So whatever it is, your job, your relationship, anything, it's like it's not satisfying you on both the physical and the spiritual level. You know, it's not just one or the other, it's both. It's draining you in both ways. So you're being guided towards strength. So this is the Leo card. This is you here. So you're coming back to yourself, and it's time for you to be strong. It's time for you to really develop better self-discipline here. Really like work on yourself, and you may have to just do the right thing, even if it's hard for you. You could have to walk away from a person or a job or whatever it is. And then the 9 of Cups reverse. So again with kind of like overindulging yourself. So I don't know. I would just say like be careful. I mean, it's definitely good to treat yourself, but you just have to be very careful right now of going a little too far, whether that's working hard or playing hard or both. You're really being encouraged to just don't be too greedy right now, and also don't slack off. Just stay disciplined, and yeah, and that's the best that's all I got for you. So, I hope that was helpful. Hope it resonated somehow. And yeah, so that's all I got for Leo. Now I have all this cat hair in my face. All right, now we're moving on to Virgo. And then I'll take an intermission. Get more tea. Oh my gosh, why are you so hairy? You're so hairy. There's cat hair everywhere. And you never let me brush you. That's why. I try to brush you, but you don't let me. So you're a little a-hole. Okay, Virgo. Earth and Air Dragon represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced, ground your vision, manifest your hopes and dreams. Beautiful. And your mystical Martian. We got 2 here. Okay, you have Nephilim, controversial. Why can't I speak? Assessing new perspective. Interesting. I'm very unfamiliar with this term, so I don't know if you know anything about it or you want to look it up. And then you also got the Pleiadians, unconditional love, excitement, and laughter. So I am familiar with this. This is an alien species that is very kind and benevolent and sweet. Okay. So let's get into your tarot. So there could be something about balance here. Three of Torches. So you could be thinking about the future, kind of waiting for something to happen. Just a few more shuffles. Okay. There we go. Four of Pentacles. So you are holding on to something here very strongly. It could be someone who you can't let go of, or you could just be holding back. Five of Pentacles reverse is your challenge. So it could be time for you to make a change right now. And you're really struggling with this, struggling to let go of the past. Ace of Torches, you have a brand new beginning coming up for you. It could be something with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or this could just be a very passionate new beginning, something that you're really craving deep down, even if you don't feel it on the surface. It's like you're really ready for this change here. You're ready to take action. But on the surface, Princess of Pentacles reverse, you're moving very slowly here. So I think this is more so like deep down, you really want to jump forward, take action, take initiation, but you're kind of dragging your feet here. And I think you're just nervous about letting go of the past and moving forward. So in your past, King of Torches reverse. So in your past, you could have been dealing with, in a romantic relationship, you could have been dealing with someone who is very non-committal or wishy-washy back and forth. This could have also represented you in a situation where you just were not sure what to do or where to go from here. So it's like you want to move forward, but something's stopping you. Two of Swords coming into the future. You're going to be I see you still being very stuck in your head and very confused about what to do about this, where to go from here. King of Swords reverse. So again, more confusion. We have two kings here. So strong masculine energy. You could be dealing with two different masculines, or there could be a sense of competition here. But you are just like very confused about where you want to go from here. I think deep down you know that you need to take action, you need to do something, but on the surface you could just be like overthinking it. Eight of Pentacles. So in your environment, there is a sense of just needing to be patient and just keep going without giving up and just taking it little by little. This could be someone you're dealing with in a romantic situation, someone who's being very patient and who wants to work on this relationship and just take it day by day. But you could be just overthinking the situation and not really giving them answers, but they just continue to be patient with you. Ace of Cups reverse is your guidance. So you have two aces here, but this one has come up reversed. So it could be like you could be sort of letting your emotions overpower you here, and I think you're being called at this time to make more of a logical, more of a rational decision here. And lastly, we have Six of Pentacles. So it looks like your money is getting good if you've been struggling with money and finances. I see that situation turning around and something balancing itself out. If this is a partnership, like again with the theme of balance too, that was your first dragon card. So I think if this is a relationship, this is definitely someone who really wants to bring balance towards you. So I'm trying to get a little bit more specific than that, but yeah, this can definitely be like a new person or I'm sorry, I feel like I'm not really getting like a specific storyline here. And I mean, this is a general reading, so maybe that's a good thing. But yeah, I feel like I feel like that was a very quick reading, but like I don't wanna overdo it. I think it's just a quick message for you. Just kind of overanalyzing a situation, not really being sure what to do, but if this is a relationship, I feel like your partner really wants to bring more balance into this. They wanna be give and take, especially if they were not really putting work in the past or it seemed like they didn't really care. I feel like now in this moment or very soon, they are gonna really show you how much they do wanna work on this. And you just need to be very honest about what brings you emotional fulfillment here. And you want to make sure that you're not being taken advantage of, you're not being taken for granted here. And this can definitely apply to a work situation. So it doesn't have to be romantic. You know, this could be feeling like you're getting taken advantage of at work. But I feel like from here forward, a sense of balance is coming back into play. And yeah, that's all there is to it. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that made some sense. And thank you so much for watching, Virgo. So before I go on to Libra, I'm going to take a quick intermission and get some tea. I'll be right back. I got like really cold, so I got myself a jacket. I thought it would like warm up, but I just got colder. Oh no, weird. So over spring and the bipolar weather. So I swear it was like warmer an hour or two ago. Oh, we got 2 dragon cards. Okay, so we're up to Libra. Aquamarine dragon from Neptune enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive ineffable soul knowledge. And oh, look how shiny this one is. Golden Atlantean dragon helps you remember the wisdom of golden Atlantis. Awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Reclaim your mastery. Very spiritual cards here. Hi, Luna. Now let's pull a Mystic Martian. My cat is just staring at me. Hello, beautiful. What are you looking at? All right, nothing wants to come out, so, oh, so I don't know how to say this. Nagas, lovers, erotica, sensuality. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So it looks like 2 snakes on the bottom and then 2 people on top, so it's like snake people. Erotica indeed. So could be dealing with a very sensual relationship right now, Libra. Oh, oh my goodness. Ah! So you have the sun and the devil, Leo, Capricorn. So this can definitely be a very sexual relationship here. Oh my gosh, you got the moon. This could be a secret affair as well. All right, Libra, your cards are alive. Oh my gosh, I feel like hot and cold at the same time. I hate that feeling. Like, I can't tell if I'm warm or cold. Sorry to vent. Okay, back to the reading, Libra. This should be interesting. Queen of Cups. So you have some emotional fulfillment here. This could be you. This could be a feminine who you're dealing with. Strong, powerful feminine energy. You are feeling very emotional and spiritually powerful. And it's interesting in this artwork, she's like looking at her cup, which she already poured out. So you could feel like you have a lot of fulfillment, but it's still not enough. Like you're looking for more. Could definitely be this like power hungry type of feeling. 2 of Swords is your challenge. So you're not really sure what to do. There's some type of decision that you have to make. You're feeling very confused about where you want to go from here, or maybe you're confused about how someone is feeling about you. The universe in your subconscious. So you could be wrapping up a chapter in your life and moving forward. I also have more nakedness, this naked lady here. So yeah, like wrapping up a chapter in your life, moving on to the next phase. And this is also about like a sense of completion. Like this is like the happy ending, the grand finale here. And this is in your subconscious deep down. So it's like you feel very deep down, you're feeling very fulfilled. But how do you feel on the surface though? That's another story. On the surface, Eight of Swords reverse, you want to break yourself free from a situation. So interesting. So you could be feeling kind of torn between like the head and the heart. So it's like deep down, you're really happy, you're really satisfied, you're really fulfilled. Something's really just filling up this hole in your life. So that could be this relationship that you're in or a person you're dealing with. It could also have to do with a job too, but I don't know, after pulling this card, I feel like this is definitely like a physical relationship with someone. But it's like I think on the surface, you're trying to maybe even get away from them, run away from them, break free from them. So you could be like uncomfortable with how powerful they make you feel or how powerful the situation is. So in your past, King of Torches reverse. So we have a king and a queen. So again, like strong romantic energy here, regardless of gender. This is energies here. So you two definitely had like a lot of chemistry, and this is like a somewhat recent thing, or like it's been going on, it's not like just now. This has like been happening. You've been having a lot of chemistry with someone, but it might just be strictly physical, or it might be maybe just like overwhelming, like overwhelmingly passionate. It's definitely like a very fiery connection, and it really fulfills you deep down, but for whatever reason on the surface, it's like you're trying to sort of escape it and get out of it. Into the future, Prince, okay, not princess. Prince of Swords reverse. So coming into the future, give me a moment. I want to get this right. I guess you're feeling very confused about this connection. So it could be maybe you're confused about like, is this just physical or is it something more? Or you could just be confused as to why it's so powerful, and maybe it makes you uncomfortable with how powerful this is. I'm also trying to think the solar eclipse in Taurus. So that is affecting your eighth house. So that's like the eighth house is the house of like sex and death and rebirth and vulnerability and power. So this is definitely an intense time for you. And as a Libra, as an air sign, you're more about like surface level. I'm not calling you basic, I'm not calling you shallow or anything. I'm just saying you're more about like the details, the logical, and this connection that you're in is just very powerful and deep and intense, and it might just be more than you can handle. And I guess that could, it could relate to a job or a friendship in a platonic way, but strong vibes for like a sexual partnership. The Tower reverse. Oh my god, my voice just cracked. My voice just cracked like a boy going through puberty. Oh my god, my voice never cracks like that. It still feels weird. Like right when I pulled this card. So this is Scorpio energy, which is ruled by the eighth house, which is exactly the house that's hitting you right now with this Taurus eclipse. So you're really feeling it. But I think, like I said, like, because it's reversed, it's like, I think you don't want to feel it. You're like, okay, this is a little too much for me. I need to chill right now. This is a lot. You could be like holding back your words too. There could be some things that you want to say, or maybe you end up saying things that are like really deep and you're like, wait, like who said that? Like I did not mean to say that. Like that, or you're speaking like really deep and vulnerably and you're like, who was that? Who just said that? So you're dealing with the Princess of Swords in reverse. So interesting. We have a prince and a princess, both swords, both reversals. This person could be an air sign like you, a fellow Libra, or maybe Aquarius, Gemini, but they're definitely watching you, especially like this person could be like really obsessed with you. And I feel like they're trying to hide it, but I think like intuitively that they're really obsessed with you. Like this person is watching you when you're not looking. Not to sound, I don't want to scare you, not to sound creepy, but just like, just like paying a lot of attention to you. I'm not saying they're stalking you. Hopefully not. Knock on wood. But, just like checking your social media a lot. If you're with them, it could even be like checking your phone when you're not there or when you're not looking. And really, like, I think this person is really obsessed with you, but they're trying to hide it. So I feel like this is very mutual energy. I think you're both like obsessed with each other, but like you're both trying to keep this contained and just not go too far with this. You're trying to like remain as chill as possible, but like you can't help it. It's very overpowering here. 10 of Cups, so beautiful. So, yeah, I think this is like really, this is definitely more than sex. It's definitely more than the physical here. So, if you're doubting that, it's definitely more than that. And it just makes you feel complete. Like this person just makes you feel so complete. Like it feels like they're your perfect match, your happy ending, you're having your fairy tale ending here. And then we end with the moon. So we also have Cancer energy here. Scorpio Cancer is strong here. So give me another second. Okay, so there is just something about secrecy. So I just feel like you are in this very intense connection with someone, but there's a lot of emotions being held back. So this can go two ways. It could be that you two are hiding this from one another, like you're both obsessed with each other, but like you refuse to admit it to the other person and vice versa. So you're just like keeping it contained and you're just pretending to be chill. Or you are in this powerful connection, but the two of you are hiding it from everyone else. So it's like your friends, your family, the world, whoever really has no idea about you two. They might even not know that you two are together, or they might not realize exactly how deep and intense this connection is. Okay, so crazy reading here. And thank you for watching. I hope it resonated and I hope it helped. And now we go to Scorpio. All right. Oh my gosh. That's definitely the most intense reading of all so far. Let's see what Scorpio has. So Scorpio, this eclipse is hitting your 7th house of partnership. So that can be a relationship, or it doesn't have to be romantic though. It could be a very strong friendship or even like a business partner too. So you have the green gold dragon from Sirius. Oh, I love Sirius. Brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology. Be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. Okay, so I'll give you a moment to take that in. Now let's pull you a Mystic Martian Oracle. Give it a few shuffles. These cards, this deck here is a little bit more shy, so I might have to draw the card myself. Oh, no, just kidding. So you got 2 cards. Okay, that's weird. All right, we have a synchronicity here. Okay, so these 2 cards jumped out together, and we have Syrians A and Syrians B, and not only is that weird that they came out together, but even more weird is that this is the card from Sirius. Okay, so this is a brand new deck. So I mean, I've been shuffling this, but I'm sure many of the cards are still stuck together. So it definitely could be coincidental that I pulled Syrian A and B together because this is like a newer deck, but just the fact that this is from a separate deck and this is in regards to Syrian. So yeah, and if you don't know, Syrian is one of those like starseed planets. So definitely look into that if you don't, and your soul can definitely be from Sirius or a Syrian starseed. Okay, so it's interesting we have A and B. So I believe these are like 2 different planets, but they're in the same like whatever. So the first one is artistic integrity and honest. The second one is responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. So we have this balance between like the artistic side, the emotional versus like the logical and grounded side. Okay, so that was a really cool synchronicity. So let's see what your tarot cards. The Empress, you got a creative project. You got lots of beauty in this card. Some of you may even be pregnant, just a select few, or mothers. Or maybe you're a cat mom like me. A few more shuffles. Last shuffle. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you, right away, some of you could be starting a new job or taking a new direction in your career path. Some of you, a new relationship for sure. This is the seventh house that's being highlighted for you right now with the solar eclipse. So it could definitely be a new partner, a new relationship. And another possibility is that you have money coming in. Your challenge is 10 of torches, so there is something that you need to let go of. You're carrying on like a heavy burden. Also just being like physically exhausted. So you could definitely be leaving a job that's just like really physically exhausting, just wearing you out, maybe even mentally, but an emphasis on the physical, and you're working really hard and you're not getting compensated enough for that at the same time. So it's time for you to start something new, something that's more rewarding and pays better. And if this is in regards to romance, could be like holding on to a relationship that's just kind of dead, it's over, and it's like, you have to put work into a relationship, but this could have been where you were just exhausting yourself and your partner was not putting any work in return. So, but whatever this is like you're walking away from a person, a job, or a place, whatever it is, that's just very exhausting, and you're finding something new, much more abundant. The Three of Swords. So in your subconscious, you are feeling, very hurt and disappointed about whatever this is that you have to walk away from. Some of you, maybe even a love triangle for a small few of you. But there was this like, I don't want to say was, I want to say like there's probably still is this sense of like hurt and disappointment. Okay, on the surface, you got death in reverse. So this is Scorpio energy. This is you. So you are definitely going through some huge transformation in your life. And this is a big theme for most of the zodiac signs. Someone else got this card. I think it was Taurus. And I also wanted to mention, because this solar eclipse is in Taurus, Taurus is exactly opposite of Scorpio. They're parallel from each other. So, because of that, this, as intense as this is for Taurus, this is just as intense and powerful for you. So, you're also going to be very strongly affected by this eclipse, the same way that Taurus is. So, yeah, I'm almost positive they got the same exact card in the same exact placement, which is really weird. And yeah, this is a brand new chapter for you, a new beginning, but it's very clear that this is not easy for you. You're definitely sad about walking away from whatever this is, but you've exhausted yourself. You put in so much work into this, and you definitely, like, you tried. Like, no one can say that you didn't try. And yeah, it's just a little bit sad, but I think you have something new coming your way. It could be a very slow start, but there is a lot of potential here. And if this is a job too, it's going to pay a lot of money. If this is a person, they're going to be very loyal to you. In the past, King of Cups, so there's a masculine energy here. This could have been someone who you met recently or you dealt with recently, who this person could have inspired you to walk away from your past. Could have been a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, like yourself. and definitely brought you a sense of powerful fulfillment. And I think this person helped you realize that you do deserve better from whatever you were dealing with before them. And and this also can be representative of yourself, especially because it is water, which is you are a water sign yourself. And oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that Syrian or Sirius is a water planet. And as you can see there's water in the background here. So yeah, lots of watery energy here. Oh, coming into the future, you have the Lovers. So I see you making a very powerful decision, and I really think that has to do with closing up a chapter from your past, leaving an old job, leaving behind an old lover or relationship, whatever it was, moving homes maybe. And I see you definitely such pretty artwork too. Just take a moment to appreciate that. And this is in your future too, so you might not even feel it right now. A lot of you definitely a strong chance of a new relationship, a new commitment with someone. This is a very, very powerful message here. So I think that will apply to most of you. But having said that, the Lovers can definitely be something besides romance. I mean, it usually is a very romantic card, but it can apply to any area of your life. So if this is a job, this could be a new job. And it's like the power is in your hands too. This is like something you're choosing to do, a choice that you're consciously making. And yeah, it's just bringing really, really deep fulfillment on both the physical and the emotional level for you. Lots of abundance here too. So again, money's probably coming in. Prince of Swords reverse. So this is definitely you like cutting something out, cutting someone out, something from your past that was just really exhausting. You could be dealing with a little bit of confusion here too because you are very sad to let this go. Not like distraught, not but like every ending is sad, even when it's for the best, even when it's the best decision of your life, even when you're going towards something that's so much better, like it's always a little bit sad to leave something behind. It's just kind of the nature of life, the human condition. So, uh, yeah, and you could also be doing some investigating too. Four of Torches reverse. So this is in your environment. So this can refer to someone who you're leaving behind. Some of you could be moving homes too. Some of you could even be going through a divorce or something like that. But yeah, if you had a lot of stability with a job or a person, I think that's just it's breaking up, it's coming to an end. Three of Pentacles reverse. Another sign that this could be about a job, this could be about work, possibly. Also a chance that you were dealing with a love triangle too, and if that is the case, this is definitely coming to an end here in the near future. And then Eight of Swords reverse. So you're breaking free from something that you were very tied down to. And it's definitely going to be a little bit of a struggle to fully break free from whatever this was, but it kind of feels like it was chaining you down, holding you down. But the future looks really great for you with the Lovers coming up. It's just total emotional fulfillment and making a very positive choice, and definitely a sense of a strong partnership coming in too. Okay, Scorpio, so very, very beautiful spread. That's all I got for you. Okay. Now we move on to Sagittarius. So we got 4 signs left. Oh, here we go. Water Dragon helps you flow easily around obstacles. Christ light and love are flowing. Develop your psychic abilities. Go with the flow. All right. Mystic Martian. Like this. MIB, Men in Black, stalking, intimidation, confrontation. All right, so you could be, someone is watching you right now. Definitely like a very creepy card, but there you go. Princess of Cups just popped out, so more water energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces here. Could be feeling very in your emotions or very spiritual at the moment. But someone here is watching you though, with the Men in Black. That was actually when I first got this deck, which was literally like a couple days ago. This is the first card that I pulled for myself. So it's definitely a weird card, but oh well, it is what it is. This could be that like people are paying attention to you, or maybe someone has their eye on you, secret admirer. Okay. All right, Queen of Pentacles reverse. So Queen of Pentacles. Sorry. All right, so this can either relate to my throat. This can relate to a partnership. Oh my gosh, sorry. My throat just like was fine a moment ago. Okay. This can either refer to a partnership in which you're kind of lacking the commitment. Maybe you don't really feel secure with this person, or it can be at a job where you don't really feel like you're getting paid enough, or again, you don't feel fully secure in this position. Okay, so we have the Morning reverse as your challenge. So this is one of those bonus cards that came with the deck. Here's what it looks like. It came reversed though. So it could be that you're kind of fearing the morning and you don't want to, you could be feeling very stubborn right now, like you don't want to let go of something, or maybe you're trying really hard to control a situation. Yeah, I feel like that because you have this dragon here telling you to like go with the flow. So I definitely feel like this is about struggling with control issues here. 9 of Torches. So you're feeling very guarded. I think you're lacking trust. So, this could be you watching someone else, maybe not, instead of vice versa. You could be having like a lot of trust issues at the moment, and it's like you can't really let your walls down. You're trying too hard to control everything rather than just letting go and having faith in the universe. Seven of Cups reverse on your mind. You could be feeling very overwhelmed, or like, again, like you're just trying too hard to control your destiny, where you're going in life. Also forgot to mention the solar eclipse. It's affecting your sixth house, which has to do with mainly your health, but also like your day-to-day routine, kind of like the little things in life. So this could be a time for you to kind of take life day by day rather than trying to look too much at the big picture or look too far into the future. It's kind of time for you to sort of take life one step at a time. So you could be feeling very overwhelmed when you think about the future and where you want to go, and maybe you could even be obsessing over like trying to plan out every little detail of your life, when it's time for you to just go with it. So you had a new opportunity come to you very recently here. This could have been a job offer, a relationship, or meeting someone new, some type of opportunity that came your way. And it it offered a lot of stability, maybe even a lot of money too, if it is a job, but like it's kind of like a seed being planted, so you're not gonna see results right away, so you could be feeling kind of impatient about that. Maybe you're trying to rush something that really just needs to take its time. You have Judgment coming into the future, so you could definitely have someone from your past come back to you. You could be giving someone a second chance or vice versa. You could also be kind of like reflecting on your life decisions that you've made and kind of reassessing where you want to go from here. Six of Swords reverse. So I feel like the past is definitely here. The past is on your mind. There could be someone from your past who is watching you or just paying a lot of attention to you right now. And yeah, you're being called towards the past right now, which is ironic because in your recent past you had this new beginning. So maybe it was like, maybe you started over with something, but you were frustrated because it wasn't moving quickly enough. So you kind of cling back to the past, or maybe like in a relationship, you could have gotten to a new relationship with someone else, and then now someone from your past is seeing that and getting jealous, and they're trying to take you back now because they see that you have something else going on. Princess of Pentacles in your environment. This could definitely be a Taurus here with the bull right here. It could also possibly be a Virgo or Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be. So there's someone here who really wants, like, they want to give you stability, because you have the Queen, the Princess, and the Ace of Pentacles. So someone here wants to offer you stability, and I feel like a lot of you, this is someone from your past. Um, or, like I said, this is someone new, and then someone else from your past sees that and gets jealous and comes back to you. And if it's not a relationship, this could definitely be a job offer that's coming in. But it's like you're gonna have to take very slow steps to get there. It's not gonna be like something that happens overnight, but it is coming, it's on its way. 10 of Torches is your guidance, so you are gonna have to sort of work hard for whatever this opportunity is. So whether it's a job or relationship, you are gonna have to kind of exhaust yourself, not to the point of overexhaustion, but you are gonna have to just like work for it. And then we have Queen of Torches. Oh my gosh, this is my first time seeing this card. What is this gigantic cat? Is that a cat? It's so big. Oh, and then she has like a little cat on her lap. Oh, and there's another, is that the same cat in the background? What is going on here? Yeah, I think that's one big cat. See the tail in the background? I'm like just trying to figure out what's going on in this card. And then there's a baby cat in her lap. That's so cute. Anyways, so Queen of Torches is your outcome. So by the end of all of this, you're feeling very confident, very powerful, very sexy, very in charge, and creative too. So whatever this is, you're getting a lot of power. I think you just need to sort of have patience, learn to go with the flow, but you're very anxious about making something happen. And not anxious in a bad way, but like excited type of anxious. Okay. And there's definitely something about like getting a second chance with someone or something. Okay, so lovely spread. And thank you for watching, Sagittarius. And now we move on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, the solar eclipse is hitting your 5th house. So this is a very fun and exciting energy. It can also relate to children too, if you have kids or if that was... All right, well, I was going to pull one. We had 3 cards jump out, so let's read all 3 cards. The Golden Atlantean Dragon helps you remember the wisdom of Golden Atlantis. Awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. The Archangel Gabriel's Dragon brings purification. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's Diamond. And Earth Dragon clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded, be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. All right, so something about needing to really work hard for something, which I feel like you're naturally good at that anyway, Capricorn. Let's see if any Mystic Martian wants to come out. So yeah, this is affecting your 5th house. Okay, water, reflection, kindness, and compassion. So there could be something about children if you have kids or if you're planning on having a baby or something, or if not that, then like getting in touch with your own inner child. So it should be a very like fun, creative, playful energy. All right, we're ready to go. 4 of Swords reverse. So you could be feeling very restless, very anxious about wanting to make something happen. You could be very like stuck in your head, You might even be having some trouble sleeping at night. Your challenge is Princess of Torches. So you're struggling to make something happen. You really want to take action. You really want to do something, but for whatever reason, it's really hard. So maybe you're just not feeling confident enough, or maybe you are just very stuck in your head and you're overthinking the situation. The Death card, some intense energy here. So could be dealing with a Scorpio here, or you have Scorpio in your chart. So you're going through this deep transformation, but I feel like this is more of like an internal transformation rather than external, and you're just feeling it like really deep down inside of you. Queen of Cups reverse. So I think you're thinking a lot about what brings you emotional fulfillment versus what does not. And yeah, it's like there's really strong urgency to make a change, do something differently. But I think on the surface, you could even be giving off some kind of like cold energy too, because you're not sure what to do, or you don't know like where to go from here. Ten of Swords, so you did go through some type of major ending recently, like a huge chapter for you closed up in your life, and you know that this is just done and it's time for you to move forward and try something different. So it could be now you're trying to like, I feel like you're definitely pretty upset about this too. This is, you accepted that this is over, but at the same time, you're pretty upset. You could be, you could even be crying too, which I really hate to say, but I do see that. So, but moving forward, I think you're gonna keep going, just like keep yourself busy, keep moving things along. You could be very focused on your work, very focused on your job. Some of you are involving yourselves in a teamwork, maybe even like volunteer work or community service, or maybe sports or something. You're getting involved with some type of team, something like that. So you are Six of Cups reverse. So you are like still thinking about the past a lot. I think this change is, I don't want to say traumatic, but maybe for some of you, I just feel like there's someone who you really miss here, and you're not fully ready to let go of them. So you're just thinking about that a lot. You're thinking about how you miss this person. The High Priestess reverse. So this person could reach out to you, especially if they've been distant for a while. This person could come back to you and speak up and say something to you. They could also be feeling very lost spiritually, so they might even turn to you for advice or direction or something like that. Your guidance, the Sun in reverse. So we have some Leo energy here. So, and Leo rules the fifth house, which is what is being highlighted. So I feel like you're like, I don't know, you're in this very serious energy here. And which is strange because, like, this is a time where your fifth house is being highlighted, which is supposed to be like very fun and creative. But I feel like instead you're kind of just sad about this change. So you're like almost being like too serious and throwing yourself into work. But I feel like you'd be better off kind of just, like, letting go. And some of you, this person you're missing is your child. If you do have children or if you have kids, especially if they're, like, getting older or if they're grown and you're not even with them anymore, you could just be, like, thinking about them a lot. It could be a positive thing too. You could feel like you could feel like your kids, regardless of age, whether they're still like even if they're like babies, toddlers, or they're grown up, or like regardless of age, you could just be thinking about how they've grown up and it's like a bittersweet feeling because it's a little bit sad, like, oh, like time goes by, but like at the same time, you're happy because you're proud. You're proud to see how far your kids have come. So yeah, that's like a pretty strong message here. So if you don't have kids, this can refer to just anyone who you kind of see as your child. It can even refer to your pets too. But if you're like, I don't know, if you have like nieces or nephews, or if you have, even if you have like younger friends, maybe, or if you're a teacher, you teach students, it's just like the feeling of kind of watching someone grow up and it's bittersweet. But I think ultimately, like you're happy for them because you're very proud of how far they've come. And this could even be, like, in a relationship too, like, if you began a relationship with someone who's very, like, emotionally immature, and now it's like you're watching them just grow up, like, emotionally. It doesn't even have to be, like, age-wise, physically, this could be, like, emotionally maturing, and you're just, like you're really proud of that. And then we have the Six of Swords. So ultimately, you are moving forward. So I think this is a good thing. It's if it started out kind of sad, like feeling like you're missing someone, but I feel like this is more about like just watching someone grow either literally or like I said, like, emotionally or spiritually, and just feeling, like, really proud of them. So that can definitely refer to a partner if you don't have kids or you don't really have anyone who you see as a kid, it can refer to a partner, even, like, a close friend who's just, like, really matured. They've really grown up, and that just makes you happy, and especially in this deck too, you have this man who's moving forward and literally has like a little kid on his back. So yeah, this is all about like positive growth. So lovely spread, Capricorn. So next is Aquarius. So I will just be right back and then we'll have Aquarius and then Pisces. Okay, Aquarius. Wrapping it up. So this affects the solar eclipse affects your fourth house. So we have Archangel Gabriel's dragon brings purification. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. All right, so your fourth house is a pretty this is more about your home, your family, your internal beliefs. So I feel like this is very calm and chill energy. So you might not have anything major happening to you on the surface at least, but there could definitely be a significant change within your home or family life, or just some type of realization where you see things differently. Okay. Vegans, solitude, independent, peace. Okay, so I'm unfamiliar with this term. I don't think this refers to vegan, like I don't eat animal products type, because this is about different alien species. So yeah, I'm not very familiar with this term. So if you want to look it up, solitude, independent, peace. So yeah, that definitely feels like fourth house energy where you kind of just want to be alone. You're craving some downtime. You're craving more low-key vibes. And of course, as an Aquarius, you are naturally independent and unique and peace-loving as well. All right, so I'll do a shuffle. Okay. So you have the Devil. So I think Leo got this card too. So you could be feeling this can either do with feeling very tied to a person or toxic habits, addictions, or you could be overworking yourself too. We also have Capricorn energy here. Your challenge is King of Torches. So you're struggling with taking action. You could be dealing with a very physical relationship here, and maybe you're wondering is this just lust, or is this something deeper than that, or is it only on the physical? Or you could just be kind of overworking yourself, overexhausting yourself, or possibly overindulging yourself. Three of Cups, which, okay, Leo got the same exact card in the same exact position, just like the Devil. So I would definitely check out the Leo reading. I don't know if you have Leo in your chart or if you're dealing with a Leo, but yeah, I'm already seeing this is I hope this is not the same exact spread. I hate when spreads repeat themselves because it just gets boring at that point. I like to see something different. But yeah, what I said for Leo, it's also funny because Leo and Aquarius are two opposite signs. So you two are parallel to each other. So there's already that connection. So yeah, you're either working too hard or playing too hard. So yeah, the High Priestess on the surface. So, I feel like you're just craving being at home, and you're just craving alone time, and you want to get back in touch with your intuition, your spirituality. You could be feeling very bothered by work too. But yeah, there's this craving to really get back in touch with your intuition. And it's like if you do want to hang out with friends or family, it's like you want to you want to do something like emotionally and spiritually fulfilling with one another. I feel like you want to get away from work. I feel like it's kind of taken over your life. Nine of Swords reverse in your past. You were feeling very, I think you've been doing a lot of like soul searching, trying to clear through the anxiety. You could actively be working on like an addiction that you have. So whether it's over drinking, overeating, overspending, or a toxic relationship, I feel like you're actively working on fighting through this. And you're leaning on spirituality as well as the support of your friends and family to break through this toxic connection. King of Pentacles, so I see stability coming towards you. Money, good finances look good in the future. I feel like like, you're really leaning on spirituality, but it's like, I don't see you, like, going cold turkey or, like, necessarily cutting someone out or cutting something off. I think you're trying to develop, like, a balanced relationship between you and whatever this toxic habit is. So, like, maybe if you're, like, someone who has overeating problems, you're trying to, like, develop this healthier relationship to food rather than taking the extreme course of, not some people, like, not eating in general, and then you, like that's a whole road you do not wanna go down on. Like, you're trying to have, like, a balanced relationship with whatever this is, and if this is, like, a toxic person in your life, rather than cutting them out, you're trying to, like, reach a healthier point of stability with them. What else is going on? Nine of Torches reverse. You're letting down your walls. I feel like it could be I see you doing like some soul searching and kind of asking yourself, like, why do I hold my guard up? Why do I, why am I so scared of commitment or scared of letting someone in or letting my walls down or something like that? You're really trying to get into the root of these issues that you're having. The Fool reverse. So, someone here, I feel like if this is a specific person you're dealing with, I think it's either someone from your past or someone who really wants a second chance with you. Someone who just wants to like start over with you, especially if you had this toxic relationship with them. It's like it feels like this person has changed, or maybe they're claiming that they changed. 10 of Pentacles, yeah. So we have a lot of, like, abundance and stability here. So this is either money coming in or a really solid commitment coming in. This is a feeling of, like, safety and security and protection. And then we have the oh my god, that card just zhoo. So this is your outcome. So this is could be dealing with a Cancer or it could be dealing with an Aries too. So I definitely see you going back to someone from your past. I feel like that's a strong message here. Okay, it feels like someone from your past has changed you know, like in the past, they broke a lot of promises, they let you down, or they didn't want to offer you commitment, but it's like now they really like they want to come back to you and they want to stay with you. They don't want to be like in and out. They want something solid. Okay? So that's your spread. So thanks for watching. And lastly, we have Pisces. All right, Pisces, the solar eclipse is affecting your 3rd house. Omega Dragon, harness the divine feminine power of creation. Intention, hold your vision. Birth the higher consciousness. So this 3rd house, sometimes it can relate to your siblings or your neighbors, but it mainly has to do with like communication. So you could be really expressing yourself and saying things that you haven't said before. You could be having a very deep conversation with someone or with a lot of people. All right. Come on. I thought I said all right because I thought a card jumped out, but then it like went right back in. Oh, it did it again. What's going on? It's like, nope, you got to keep shuffling. The cards, they're teasing me. They're like, just, oh, okay, there we go. Earth, survival, adaptable, reliable. Earthy energy. Okay. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, Pisces. What do we got? The universe. So this is feeling abundant, emotionally fulfilled. I want to say like physically fulfilled too with this earth. You could be there could be a lot of money coming in or some type of security here, maybe like a commitment. It's like is very significant too. This is a major arcana. So this is like your happy ending here. So finding a relationship or a job or whatever it is that makes you very satisfied. And it's like, I made it. Of course, it's never the end, but like, it's like the end of a chapter. So 9 of Torches reversed is your challenge. So it's hard for you to fully let down your walls. You could be feeling maybe you're kind of nervous, like, is this too good to be true? Or you're worried that you're going to mess something up. You could be dealing with some kind of control issues here, and you're being called to go with the flow right now, which could be a struggle for you. 4 of Torches in your subconscious. So some of you could be getting married or something to do with the wedding, possibly, or you could be reuniting with someone. This could even be someone from your past who you're reuniting with. But overall, this is just like a celebration. You're celebrating something. I feel like you reached a huge milestone in your life very recently. And it's something that you're very proud of. I feel like you're very proud of yourself for reaching this step. I think you had to put a lot of work into this, whether it was your relationship or your job, whatever that applies to you. On the surface, Hermit reverse, we have Virgo energy here. So you're really coming out of your shell. I see you like you're definitely like you're telling the world how proud you are. I feel like you're yeah, like I said, this is about the solar eclipse is all about like communication for you. So I feel like you're really communicating to others about like how happy you are and this milestone that you've reached in life. And yeah, and it's kind of like it's a little bit of a struggle for you to let down your walls completely, but like you're very proud of this. So at the same time, like you do really want to celebrate it and you want to tell the world about this, maybe a new relationship that you want to tell your friends about or a new job or a promotion and you want to tell people about it basically because you're proud of yourself. You manifested this. So in the past, Four of Pentacles, feeling very like again with the control issues and trying to like hold on to something, feeling very like stubborn. So you could have kept this accomplishment, you could have kept it to yourself in the past because you were worried about it being messed up or getting ruined or thinking that this is too good to be true or something like that. And I think in the past, you kind of kept this contained, you kept it to yourself, you didn't really talk about this. But this is changing because you're beginning to let your walls down, you're beginning to surrender to the divine feminine. And it's like, now it's like you want to tell people about this, you want to be open. So, Ace of Pentacles reverse in your future. So, this can be about a new beginning, but because it's reverse and we have like the universe here, it's like, how do I phrase this? Like, I know what I want to say, but I don't know how to phrase it. It's kind of like, hmm. Okay, so I think there's a lot of change coming up for you. And I think because you're currently at this point where it's like you reach this milestone and like I said, it's like your happy ending, like this is the end of a chapter. So of course with every ending comes a new beginning. So there will definitely be some changes for you, but like with this reversal, I feel like it's change that you expected. I don't really think it's like a big surprise. I think it's something that you knew like, okay, you do this and now this happens. Trying to think of like an example, like I don't know, like if you did reach a point in, you took a step forward in your relationship, and maybe the two of you moved in together. So obviously, like that's gonna totally change everything, but it's like I feel like this is predictable change. It's not like, oh my God, surprises. And then again, like there's just a little bit of like control issues here. So that's really like your only warning sign here because I think you are feeling very like emotionally fulfilled and happy, but you just have to watch out for the fact that you're not going to be able to control everything. So you are Princess of Torches in reverse. So yeah, I do see you like communicating, but you could be going a little bit back and forth. And I almost feel like you're kind of torn because there's a part of you that like wants your privacy and you want to hold on to this and whatever this is that you have, this goal you accomplish, you kind of want to like keep it to yourself. But then there's like another part of you that does feel really excited about it and does want to share it with the world. So I do feel like you're kind of torn back and forth. And yeah, and part of you really wants this new beginning, but then there's another part of you that's like sort of wants everything to stay the same. So there's a little bit of internal conflict going on. Okay, so you're dealing with the Prince of Torches. So we have the Princess and the Prince. Could definitely be a romantic connection here. And I feel like this person is very passionate about moving forward. I think it's probably more you who's feeling more hesitant about it, and whoever you're dealing with is feeling more confident about it and assured that they do want to move forward. I think you're both on the same page, but you are dealing with a little bit more hesitancy and a little bit more insecurity, whereas the person you're dealing with is like very eager to move forward, very ready to like rush ahead. The Four of Cups you're being guided towards. So again, with kind of the back and forth of like you want to move forward and you want to like express yourself to the world, but then you also there's a part of you that does want to just hide away and just wants everything to stay the same. So just kind of torn. And in the end, you have the Princess of Pentacles. So you will reach a place of stability. So whether this is within a commitment or within your job, I think I think there's just such a huge change happening for you in your life. So you're kind of trying to hold on to that part of life or whatever you're dealing with that is very stable. You're definitely like, there's just a lot of changes going on. So I think you're just trying to hold on to, and these are happy changes too, but you are trying to hold on to a sense of security here, and you're trying to just keep balanced and not become overwhelmed with too many changes at once. Okay, so that's all I got for Pisces. So thank you for watching. Please check out all your signs, your sun, moon, and rising. And I send you so much love, so many blessings. And if you enjoyed this, please leave a positive comment or let me know what you think, and thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to. Okay, many blessings.